Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you about a real story about Bloody Mary. Mary was the first queen to rule England, UK. She was born in 1516 among a lot of sisters. She was born in such a stage where her father was as, uh, expecting a son, but she was born. So her father divorced her mother because she was not able to deliver a boy child. So her father married again and again, and at the end, he didn't have a male child. Then after her father died, she came back to rule the kingdom. At such a and she was also considered to be a little less beautiful when compared to all her sisters at such a stage where she was feeling less appreciated and was under a lot of stress. She found peace in religion, that is, she found interest in Catholics, but the place she belonged to and the kingdom she ruled was full of Protestants. She was asking the Protestants to change into Catholics, but obviously they didn't accept queen. They didn't accept a lady as their queen to rule them, as they were used to a male ruling them. So yeah, and then after when she became the queen, she was 37 years old and unmarried. So she thought if she marries and gets a king for herself, she will be kind of accepted and there will be a king to the kingdom. So she married a 10-year younger man from Spain, and that from Spain, and it was not a wedlock out of love. It was a wedlock out of love for the kingdom, place, and money. So even though the king was married, he was mostly found in clubs and brothels, mixing with other women. So she was also called this that a woman who is not loved by her husband. She was all stressed out, and then at such a critical time, she saw physical changes which reflected that she is pregnant. So she considered herself to be pregnant. At that time, the medical instruments were not so developed, so she became pregnant, and the people in there also became very happy that we are finally going to get a heir for this kingdom. But then, at that time, they send a pregnant woman alone to a room so that she can wait till the baby is delivered. The days went on after she went into the room, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, but she wasn't delivering a child, and her body was shrinking back to its old stage. It is all because of a condition called phantom pregnancy, pseudocysis. It is when a woman considers herself to be pregnant but is not. So when she came back, people called her a liar for telling them that she is pregnant and she is going to deliver a hair. So yeah, all when she came out, there were many rumors, bad rumors about her, and then she found out that the Protestants were claiming all this, blaming all this on her. So in all that stress, she went and lit she burnt 300 Protestants, which is why she got the name Bloody Mary, in which 460 were men and 40 were women. So yeah, again, so after some time, after some years, she was again found to be pregnant. That is also again for phantom pregnancy, and she died. Phantom pregnancy, and again she was called names. Again, she finally died at the age of 42 because of this stress that she is not able to deliver a hair. So what we learn from the story is, I'm not saying that Bloody Mary is not bad and killing people without any fault and without any, and that too in such a cruel way, is wrong. But if the people around them were kind enough to understand her, were kind enough to let things go and accept her, but were okay to show her kindness if she wouldn't have been in such a stage. Because always be kind to everyone, because you don't know who needs it, right? And yeah, everyone we know is fighting a battle. We never know. So thanks for hearing me out.